Students, today we'll start with the next topic, that is how to write a chemical formula. Now the chemical formula of a compound is a symbolic representation of its composition. Okay, so for writing chemical formula of different compounds which can be written easily, we need to know two things. Okay, the first is the symbol of that element and second is the combining capacity of the elements. For example, you have got oxygen. You know the symbol of oxygen is O and the atomic number is 8 and the electronic configuration is 2 and 6. Okay, so the valency of oxygen is 2 because it needs 2 electrons to complete the octet. Okay, so if we write it as an ion, it is oxygen is -2. So we need to know two things. First is the symbol of oxygen is O and the valency is -2. The combining power or the capacity of an element, okay, that is known as the valency. We already know this. Okay, now valency can be used to find out how many atoms an element will combine with the atoms of another element, so that we know that now oxygen needs 2 electrons, so it will combine with other other element in such a way that it gives these 2 electrons or it takes the 2 electrons and it becomes 8. Okay, so the valency of an atom of an element can be thought as the hands or the arms of the atom with which it can combine with the other element and form a chemical compound. Okay, that we'll learn as we go on to the next phase, how to write the chemical formula and how to do the balancing of the chemical formula. Okay, now just turn the page. Now the next page, you have got rules of combining. Okay, how to make a chemical formula and what rules you should follow while making a chemical formula. Okay, so the first rule is you should know the valency or the charges on the atom. That is, the ion must be balanced. Okay, because whenever you are forming a chemical compound, there should be no charge on that particular compound. So the valencies or the charges of the ion which we are using should be balanced. Okay, suppose you have got Na and Cl. The charges of this should be balanced. When you are forming NaCl, there should be no charges remaining extra. Now when a compound consists of a metal and a non-metal, the name or the symbol of the metal is written first. For example, you have got NaCl, where Na is a metal and Cl is a non-metal. So always we write Na first, that because it's a metal, and Cl afterwards because it's a non-metal. For example, you have got calcium oxide. So calcium first, then oxygen because oxygen is a non-metal. Similarly for iron sulfide, iron first, sulfide afterwards. Sulfur is afterwards. Copper oxide, copper first, oxygen afterwards. Okay, so first, whenever you have got metals and non-metals, always write the metal first and then the non-metal. Okay, so all the metals are written towards the left hand side and all the non-metals are written towards the right hand side. Okay, then the last rule that we have to follow, that is for polyatomic ion. We have already seen what is polyatomic ions. You can turn the page and see on table 3.3, the last row that gives us polyatomic ions and their symbols. So whenever we are using polyatomic ions, okay, now there what you have to see is that the number of ions present in the compound, okay, it should be used by enclosing it in a bracket. Only if the polyatomic ion has got only one combination capacity, then the bracket is not needed. For example, hydroxide. Now if you go back to the table, okay, in the hydroxide ion, if you go for the hydroxide ion, it is OH. Okay, now this OH has got combining capacity -1. Okay, so when it is balanced with +1, like you have got NaOH. So Na is +1, OH is -1. Here the bracket is not needed because the polyatomic ion has got the combining capacity 1. But if we go to magnesium hydroxide, magnesium is +2 and hydroxide is -1. So here we need 2 ions of magnesium to balance OH. So here we have put a bracket. See, Mg, then OH, then a bracket and twice. This means we have got 2 Mg for balance, 2 OH to balance Mg. Okay, so whenever it is 1 to 1, the bracket is not needed. But if there are more than one needed, then you have to use the bracket. Okay, thank you.